A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Severino gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Now a swing and a little flare out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Severino is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring a game when Carl's behind the dish.
And he's safe. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch, does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
From the stretch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Still only one out in the inning. 1-2 now. Upton awaits the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for route number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Valbuena drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true out.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Bronx, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Shohei Ohtani will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. One out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Flying toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Batting third, designated hitter, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. A couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Walker was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Gregorius, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Fouled off. Popped high in the air. Valbuena is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Two out with the man at first. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Grounded to third. Valbuena fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Ready now for L.A. Zach Kozar. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low scoring.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more
high and deep to straightaway right. Judge ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. The 1-1. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Simmons carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. From the belt, kicks and deals. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Kinsler on second. Maldonado at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit down the line at first. Bird gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Maldonado is right there. One gone.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And that misses 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Line toward the gap in left center. Upton is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Ken Rowell.
Stepping in, Ken Rowell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Pitch popped up. Martinez is there, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge looks up. Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second home run of the game, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Justin Upton.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Into the box now, Luis Valbuena. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there goes Upton. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Zach Cozart would be next. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Angels. Coming to the plate now, number 25. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday.
Number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Martinez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Up next for the Yankees, Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Two out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Didi Gregorius would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius, man at first after the two-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High pop-up. And this will be taken in out there by Kinsler, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. They trail it here 3-0. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Zach Cozart. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cozart is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Fouled away. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. A pause and the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Throw well. Going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Up next for the Angels, catcher, Martin.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman, Jose Martinez.
Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Bouncer up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 5-0 Halos lead. Here's Neil Walker. He popped out in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 lifted the other way to left center. Simmons waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, left
Good time now to check out the Angels Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves of late. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 23 for him thus far. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
A left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. And that's the third out. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And now a pitch on the way. Struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Upton. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez finds it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Very weakly on the ground. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Ken Rowell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 25.
Striding in once again, number 25 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Andujar, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Maldonado. Thought the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out at 3rd, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down here 5-1. Striding in once again, Zach Cozart. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Zach Cozart.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Into the box, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Cole Calhoun will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Stanton, and no one will track it down. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're up 5-1. Here's Didi Gregorius, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 out. Ready once again, Neil Walker. No hits to this point.
Walker.
First offering on its way. Now had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing here. Quick appeal, but Joe McDonald says he held off. It's ball 1. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Grounded up the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Into the box now, Greg Bird, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Jacoby Ellsbury will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Sanchez over at second. Bird on at first with 2 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Calhoun has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Angels 5 and the Yankees 2. Back here in the Bronx, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jacoby Ellsbury will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 22.
Adam Warren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43. Adam Warren.
Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gregorius is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. He's running. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Mike Trout will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Two and 1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. The 2-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
And this is taken for a called third strike, so they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready now for L.A., Justin Upton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ready for another shot now, Luis Valbuena. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike three. Angels threaten but leave them loaded, and it remains 5-2. Ready for another chance. Number 25. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a changeup right down the middle. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Count now, a ball and a strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third base line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Cozart leads off second with nobody out. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Right side. Bird has it to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 6-2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-1. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Halos lead this one 6-2. Jim Johnson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Jim Johnson.
Here's Neil Walker. He went down on strikes last time up. It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Giancarlo Stanton now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kinsler has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And that one just missed outside. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. When you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Upton. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Rick Bird connects for a 2-run home run. Number 11 for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Maldonado has it, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up from Yankee Stadium. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Mike Trout.
Dellin Betances enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch. I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Zach Cozart, previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Valbuena is off at first with 2 away. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. To short. Taken in by Gregorius. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They're up 6-4. Cam Bedrosian comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Digging in now for the Yankees, number 25. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And the pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
None out, runners at first and second. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Kinsler for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line hard toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This is why the players make the money they do. Down in the 9th inning, and he blisters this thing, busting his tail around for a triple, and in the process, he cuts the deficit to 1.
And a base hit here, and we're all tied up. We've got a great finish on our hands.
Here's Neil Walker. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Gregorius on third with 2 out. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Maldonado goes to get it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Los Angeles Angels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Shohei Ohtani earns his 5th winner of the year. Luis Severino struck out 10 in the losing effort. Cam Bedrosian wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.